Today we'd like to talk to Dr. Lightman about the three pilgrimages, Sukkot, Pesach, and Shavuot, the most special holidays we have during the year. They were even collected together and they have one name, the three pilgrimages. We'd like to understand what's so special about them, what happened back then, what kind of relations were there between the people during the pilgrimage to Jerusalem, and can we take something from it for our life here and now? Yael, please. Yeah, the three pilgrimages are the holidays during which the people of Israel were commanded to pilgrimage to the temple in Jerusalem and to bring a contribution from their crops, from their fruits, on Pesach, on Shavuot, and Sukkot. And the special thing about these holidays was the special connection about them. They drew so much attention that not only Jews pilgrimaged to Jerusalem, but also many non-Jews joined these pilgrimages. And we'd like to understand the special connection between these three holidays, the sequence they make, why the three of these together, and the very special phenomena of the pilgrimage in terms of what happened there, the warmth that was created there, the force that people yearned to feel just once in their lifetime during that pilgrimage to Jerusalem. So let's start and ask, why specifically these holidays, and why Jerusalem? We're talking about times back then when the people of Israel more or less kept the Torah and the mitzvot in their life, where all of a person's actions, internal, external, for them to more or less be dedicated to connection with the people, and through the connection with the people, to the connection with the higher force, to identify with the Creator, which is the force of love and bestowal. And this entire connection is achieved through the keeping of love another as thyself. When the people of Israel received the Torah at Mount Sinai after they escaped Egypt, they got a method how to correct the ego that draws from Egypt, called Pharaoh, how to correct that ego, and to know how to enter a state called the land of Israel. When you say ego, what do you mean? Ego, meaning the will to delight oneself at the expense of others, the opposite to the love of others, where I wish to use everyone else. Our nature, actually. Like the writing says, I've created the evil inclination. This is what we have. When they have achieved this great big ego and saw that it is impossible to do anything with it, to only run away from it, then the running away was both internal and also external, meaning both physically. They came out of Egypt. Egypt symbolizes this great big ego that controls a person. Yes, Egypt and Pharaoh. And the people of Israel, due to their own inner decision that they want to escape this ego, run away from it, they also come out of Egypt physically. We have to understand that the upper world, which is our desires, and the lower world, which is our geography, and those states of theirs, or you can say in those times, went together. This I didn't understand. Meaning that if I decide that I want to come out of the ego, it's one and the same as wanting to come out of the land of Egypt physically. That the physical and spiritual processes happen simultaneously? Yes. And then you come out physically and you come out mentally and internally from under the rule of Pharaoh. And when they come to Mount Sinai, then what do they want? They know that this escape is only a temporary ascent above the ego, but that this is actually their nature. country. And what do? And then they agree to accept a method called Torah, because it has a force called the reforming light, which is Shavuot. That corrects the Shavuot, the state of Mount Sinai. We're in Pesach, now we're in Shavuot. I don't want to put it this way, because it's not in accordance with our current times. So don't get confused.